Go.
Yeah.
We got to set up the audio on TikTok.
Go ahead and set it up.
Oh, not audio effects. General settings. Rodecaster 2 main stereo. That should be.
Technical difficulties. We're working them out.
We just haven't used this setup
No.
on this computer in a
This
while.
is going to be our...
But we are live both places.
Oh, okay. Is our audio going through? Because it doesn't look like it.
Buck, we got audio?
Buck. Can you hear us? Buck. Can you hear us? What'd he say?
Well, okay, let's do this.
Well, all right. Oh, as you can see, we do not have a special guest again this week. This is our fifth show, like directly in a row that we've had a cancellation on us. Some cancellations we understand, other cancellations not so much. This week, definitely understandable. We got to counting before the show. What was it, 16? 16 guest cancellations on us?
Yeah, something like that.
And one of them was us. We had an emergency going on. But, 16 guests in a year cancel on us. And 4 of those shows were 2 of the same people. Some of it is understandable. These guys are trying to have a career. They get show opportunities, or something comes up in their life unexpectedly. We understand it is. But what really sucks is every show. There's a lot that goes into it. Not just the setup and the tear down of the show, but the hours and hours of time that it takes us to do our research, listen to the music, make sure that we have proper questions and no talking topics per artist, because we kind of have a set standard of what we're going to do, but not every question is asked, of course. I kind of put a list together in my head of what I want to ask and what I expect to get answers about. Sometimes it gets lost because of the conversations we have. But, it takes a lot of time and effort per artist, not just for the show itself. Where this week, they got some stuff going on in their family, that sucks. We understand that. We have that happening too. So, it's understandable. We get it. And we're not upset by any means whatsoever. But, like next week's show, or not next week, 2 weeks we have a show set up already. And we have a guest for it. I've been working on their music, questions, and what background I can find on them from them and from other people for, I don't know, 6 months probably, since we actually seen them.
Yeah.
And no, it's not the entire 6 months, but I've been working on that one person. But, on and off for 6 months, we've been looking at their music, tracking what they're doing as well. Because that's something else that people don't see us do is after they've been on the show, we still track them. We still try to keep in touch with them as much as we can. That's not always possible, but we try to keep up with their career and where they're at and where they're going, and if there's any help that we can be to them. You guys know Kevin Thomas has been on the show here. Kevin Thomas just won a Josie Award for Up and Coming Artist of the Year. there's a couple others that we've been in contact with, and if they had not canceled, they'd have been on the show. One of them won Josie Award for Songwriter of the Year. Another one was a nominee, but didn't get it this year. We have 4 or 5 other people that we're been talking to that were nominees. You know, we've been having trouble getting in touch with artists lately. Part of that is because I have changed careers, so it doesn't make it as easy for me to get in contact with them as it was. But you know, it's getting tough.
Yeah.
Well, we got a lot going on over there in the YouTube chat. It's getting tough because
Buck couldn't find the share button on YouTube. He thought they got rid of it.
old man problems. It's okay, Buck. I probably wouldn't know where it is either. It's really hard putting that much time and effort into something that we truly enjoy.
Yeah, we have. Sorry, that's our new mascot, Indy, the Australian Shepherd. Me and my girlfriend got her 2 weeks ago now? 2-3 weeks ago?
I don't know. It's a good dog, though.
Oh, and we got Luna here. A 7-year-old German Shepherd. Or, for anybody wondering why the background looks a little different, we are in the basement of my house right now. Just because I got my nice computer set up here. What'd you do?
She just headbutted me.
Oh. Huh?
Get down. No dogs.
You probably deserved it.
I didn't do nothing. Anyway. It just sucks. You know, we try to be understanding of, you know, other people's schedules, double bookings, you know, but what was it? What did I say? 5 directly in a row?
Yeah.
You know, 5 in a row, that's, man, that hurts. Because it makes it really hard, which is why we haven't really been doing them lately, is because it makes it really hard to come up with what to do for a show when
You had everything planned and then...
for months. It's not just like we planned it for a day or two and now we gotta change our plans. No, like we plan these episodes months and months in advance. Which right now we're only booked out till end of December right now. We got a couple more people we're talking with, but I'm kind of worried of scheduling out so far. You know, we were doing, at first it was what, 3 months? And we we did 3 months first time, and the next time we did it for 6 plus, and which was great, except had so many cancellations. What was the point in doing that? We could have been working on talking to other people in between, and now since we have a set schedule, it's like, oh, we got to push it off, and everybody's like, oh, well, I don't want to book out that far either. So now we're just kind of stuck with we couldn't book anything, so now I don't know. We've got a few people in the talks still, and we've got a few people that want to come back around and come back through, which we're definitely going to allow. It's just, you know, these cancellations are killing us. Not only does it make it hard on us, it makes it hard for our algorithm on TikTok and YouTube because we don't have content to post.
Yeah.
We don't have lives to go live on, you know. I haven't been doing my weekly lives, and maybe that's part of what's hurting us, but I'm trying to get my system set up for that so we can get that taken care of.
Yeah. Eric has a laptop now, so we're getting him set up to where he will be able to do lives from his laptop without me. And that will free me up a little bit to work on my YouTube channel. I guess it's really our YouTube channel, but
yeah,
mainly
that
me.
It's kind of like
this one's mainly Eric.
Yeah.
Power in the Prairie Lands is
More
mainly me.
The ideas for this one are mine. The ideas for that one are yours.
Yeah.
You know, we both kind of run both of them the same as, you know, I want to do something, but I want to make sure that you're okay with it.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we both also will do the whole. I want to make sure you're okay with it, but at the same time, we're gonna fucking do it anyway.
Yeah, basically.
So, and that's always worked for us. There's a lot that goes into it, and you know, just like the musicians, we have a life too. You know, we go through problems as well. You know, whether it be family, financial, work, whatever, we go through the same issues.
You know what I just realized?
What?
You're just coming through my mic. I never plugged your mic in.
Oh, well, so they probably haven't been able to hear half of what.
Oh no, you're coming through loud and clear.
Oh. Cow, now, brown cow.
Ah, I missed it.
You missed it. Oh, you missed it.
Not good at putting things in holes from this angle. There you go. Now you got a mic.
Nah, I ain't even gonna say anything to that. That was ridiculous.
Oh.
What we got over there now?
Got a bunch of people seems coming in and out of the TikTok.
No, Ticker Talk Parade.
Then old Bucky boy.
Old
He's
Bucky
camped
boy.
out in Blytheville until Monday morning. What are you doing there?
Blytheville. What the hell's Blytheville?
Arkansas, I believe.
Mm.
Am I right, Buck? Just proves how much of a loudmouth Eric is. You got that right, Buck.
Yeah,
You don't need a microphone. You can probably just hear him from here.
He's headed to Kanye just pick up a load of manure.
Shitty job.
Shitty job. God, you know what? One, Jerry Reed was an amazing picker. Absolutely amazing picker.
Hell of a storyteller, too.
Yes. The music that he made for that movie was absolutely amazing. To be honest, he could have released those without a movie, and those songs would have probably done better, to be honest. Now, Eastbound and Down, obviously, that one was a super hit because of the movie. But my favorite song, The Bandit, they call you the Bandit. That one, I think, if that would have been released after the movie, not necessarily attached to the movie, but you know, if it was released on a regular album, I think it would have been a pretty good ballad hit for him.
Yeah.
But he was an amazing guitar player, and you know, I was thinking about that the other day. Actually, I was watching Tarzan with my son. Have you ever watched Tarzan? The kids. I mean, you probably did when we were kids. Kids cartoon movie from Disney.
Yeah, but it would have been when I was super young on VHS in Arizona. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, Phil Collins put together probably the greatest music for a movie ever with that movie. I mean, it was absolutely amazing. It was one of those, you know, he wasn't a voice in the movie or anything. They just come to him and said, hey, we want you to make some songs for this movie about a monkey man. You know, and he laid down one of the baddest albums of, well, not of all time, but is fucking amazing to come out of just for a movie.
Yeah.
Like, in every song pertained to the movie. Kind of like how Jerry Reed did for Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah.
Very similar in that fashion.
Buck says he wrote Eastbound and Down in 10 minutes.
Well, yeah, there's like 6 words in it.
Yeah, fair.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. Do 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 do. See, that's like half of the song right there. And you got a guitar solo that takes up a quarter of the song. But yeah, Jerry Reed was fucking hilarious. Oh God, he was hilarious. Now there are rumors, I don't know if any of them are true, but there are rumors that Jerry Reed was an absolute a-hole. I don't know that I believe that.
I could see it going either way.
But here's the thing too, is people will catch artists or anybody famous at bad times or just be fucking annoying. And when the artist or celebrity is like, yeah, fuck off, I don't have time for you. They're just the rudest, nastiest person I've ever met, and this, that, and the other. And it's never looked at as, no, Linda, you were being an annoying bitch. You should have left him alone. But I digress. But that's like, did you ever hear the story, Jerry Reed doing a song for Elvis?
Buck just brought that up in the
did he?
YouTube chat, actually.
Oh, yeah, what'd he say?
Said, fun fact, Colonel Tom Parker always got Elvis half rights to every song he sang except Guitar Man.
Yeah, and it wasn't half rights. You had to sign the rights of your song over to Elvis for him to record it. And it may have been half, but I'm pretty sure it was more than half. And the funny story about that is Elvis and Colonel Tom were there. They wanted to record it. Well, Jerry had already told him, if that's what you want to do, you do it. I don't care. Well, the guys they had in the studio couldn't play the guitar well enough to do the guitar for it. So they said, well, we need to find Jerry. Where's Jerry at? I said, well, he's not answering his phone. So whoever they were recording with was like, we know where he is. Get in your truck and take your boat. Why? Because he's out fishing. If he wasn't around his phone, he was out fishing. So they went and tracked him down and they pulled him in and they bring him into the studio and he's wearing his fishing vest and this, that, and the other, And he laid the song down, shook hands, and he left immediately. And they think part of the reason he did that was so that they couldn't, push the papers at him to get him to sign his rights over for the song. But at the same time, the way he looked at it was, you want to do my song, you do my song. You don't want to do my song, you don't. But you're not taking money from me. I don't know. Like, I don't understand why somebody would do that. Why they just go, yeah, you know what? Just because of who you are, I'll take no money.
Yeah.
Like, how does that make any sense? It doesn't.
A lot of stuff in the music industry doesn't make any sense, though.
Especially anything with Colonel Tom Parker. The guy was a skis.
Derek Brantley says, what's up?
Derek Brantley, how we doing, buddy? I just talked to Derek not too long ago. We've got a date finalized with him, actually.
Oh, you're going on a date with him?
Motherfucker, you are too.
No, that's different. I'm just third wheeling, okay?
Yeah. No, we finalized a date. What was that? 2-3 days ago, I think. Can you share them your screen?
I could.
I don't think you can on TikTok, can you? Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can, because it's all going through OBS.
Well, that's got the Throttles side of tunes.
Yeah.
Oh, but then people might see your build and do it themselves.
Yeah, I've got kind of a ridiculous motorcycle designed that
Kind of.
I want to build. It's based off of a bike. This is probably going to get the stroker.
Oh, God.
Yeah, just to be that much more ridiculous. So the motor that we pulled out on a live stream, pulled out of the green chopper.
Yep.
I'm designing a bike to put that in.
Do you mean to just put on top of it?
Yeah.
Because there's not much of a bike there.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of bike.
I mean, there's tires.
Yeah.
And it looks like possibly somewhere to sit. and handlebars.
I'll have to build a seat once I get the frame.
Well,
built,
yeah, I
but
get that, but there's not much of a frame there either.
I've designed everything in Fusion 360, which is the CAD software that I use. Sorry if you're here for music stuff. This is more towards the Power and the Prairie
We'll
Lands
get back
thing.
to the music.
But I've designed this all in Fusion 360, and I'm currently going through and getting quotes for having all the parts laser cut and bent and everything from Send Cut Send, just to see what it would cost me to actually get all the parts made to put the frame together. Yeah, so hopefully this bike will be a thing.
Okay, back to music.
Yeah, back to music now.
Okay, I'm going to do my Paul Harvey. Tell me what you think. What do you think? Should I do one?
Go
I've
for
got
it.
one. It's only halfway put together, so if the information is not quite correct,
You're only halfway put together, so.
yeah, if the information isn't quite correct and I stumble a little bit, fuck off. This is the first try.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll do it live, and I'll try to figure it out on the fly. Fuck. Who was I going to talk about now?
It's your show, man.
I know. I got to think about what I'm going to say, and I got to get my Paul Harvey voice ready. You know, the rest of the story. This young man out of, I don't fucking know where he was from, though. Shit. He was from a state in the South. I know that. He made it big on the country circuit. Slowly moved his way into rock and roll as he was wild and unpredictable on stage. Got in trouble very many times for catching instruments on fire and starting fights. He later on married an underage girl. Do you have an idea where I'm going with this? Who was also a relative of his own. He then
I think so.
moved around and was shunned from music for a while because of his relations. He then was divorced and married again and again and again. He'd been married a total of 5 or 6 times. Down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this song's about him.
No. Yeah, Farron figured it out. He then was suspected of killing one of his wives, and then 2 more after the fact. And I think he actually did kill somebody at some point. And they titled it self-defense. If you've not picked up who I'm talking about, his nickname was The Killer. Anybody? Anybody in the comments? 5.
Faraday, Louisiana is what Derek Bentley says. Buck's got it.
Yeah. His name was Jerry Lee Lewis. Now you know parts of the story. Okay. So if you don't know, what the hell was his name? I said it at the beginning before I started all that bullshit.
Yeah, that guy.
Anyway, that's the way he'd start a story. Is he'd tell a story kind of backwards, so you wouldn't know the person's name as he was telling the story, and then about halfway through or 3/4, he'd kind of pause and ask if you knew who it was. But he was on a radio. You know, there's no response. It's not like back then you couldn't email or text in an answer. So, but at the very end of it, his catchline was, "Now you know the rest of the story." Paul Harvey. Paul Harvey was the guy's name. Paul Harvey was amazing. And if you never listened to Paul Harvey on the radio, your parents didn't love you. So my question is, how many people watching this just found out that their parents didn't love them? What are you doing now?
Still pressing this stuff out.
Oh, Jesus. So not only is he building it on CAD software, he's ordering fucking parts from it.
Yeah, Send Cut Send has this really cool plugin for Fusion 360 where if you have all your stuff designed, it will just automatically pull it out of Fusion
Yeah.
and put it in your cart. You just have to go through and select what thickness you want your metal and everything.
How thick you going?
I gotta remove some of this stuff because that was from something I don't want built. Most of it is just a 1/10 inch thick. The actual like motor mount plates down here, because there's going to be passenger pegs off of those, and then I don't know if I'm taking my.
That thing's not fucking big enough for passenger bags.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say what it's based off of. It's based off of a Honda Monkey. Same thing as a Honda Grom.
I understand that.
Has passenger pegs. Like, it's not going to be get out on the highway with a passenger, but...
With the 650 stroker in it, it might be.
No, the passenger.
Oh, I'll hold on tight.
Okay, now I have to build it because we have to have a video of me and Eric 2 up on this thing.
I mean, there's videos of us 2 up on the Grom, and I think on a Monkey down there in Florida too. On Lightning, whatever.
Lightning.
Viking, whatever his name was.
Oh, Zeus.
Zeus. See, I was close. Lightning.
Yeah.
That guy was a blast, man.
Oh, God.
I wish we had been able to make the camp out.
Yeah, me too.
It really sucked. For those of you that don't know, we try to go down to Florida twice a year for the Forgotten Angels camp out. It's a fundraiser for people that have been in foster care and they need help so they can actually live a productive life. This group, they take them in, they give them somewhere to live. They teach them, how to be a functioning adult in society. And honestly, they do more for these people than most people do for their own children. As far as teaching them, they teach them to work with their hands. They teach them financials. They teach them everything you need to know to be successful. And they have great team, great support. And those kids, when they're done, they're not done with them. They're still family. They're always welcome back.
Yeah, there's a few guys that have moved on from living there that me and Eric have actually got to meet and talk to. And
Yep.
really great people that they turned out to be.
Yeah. Great people, and it's a great cause. And we go down there and spend as much money as we can there and have some fun and meet some great people and try to get other people to spend money. Because I'll walk around with I don't know how to put that, adult beverages for sale.
The like little airplane bottles of
Sometimes
adult
more.
beverages.
Sometimes there was a couple times I was walking around with handles and pouring them out. But it was, give me your money, fuckers. Drink for good, not for evil. But it's a great time, and there's so many great people down there. We weren't able to make it. They do it twice a year, October and March. We're definitely going to try to make it again in March, but life gets in the way. It sucks, but it is what it is. Oh, I gotta buzz. Let's make sure it's nothing important. Motherfucker, I'm sitting right beside you.
Oh, I was sending that more for Buck. So, Buck, check your Facebook there.
But no, they're great people. Forgotten Angels camp out. Go check them out. Give them a follow. Donate if you can, or buy tickets. They sell raffle tickets for motorcycles, and you buy as many tickets as you want, buy as few as you want. But you know, I don't remember what the tickets cost. 110 a ticket or something like that. I don't even think it's that much.
No, the raffle tickets.
Right.
It's
25.
yeah, it's
25 or
normally
something.
it's 25 a ticket, 5 for 100.
Yeah, that's
They
what it is,
do.
yeah.
They've done a couple bikes that they limited the tickets and sold them for 100 a ticket, but they're like normal raffles is they're selling
Kind of,
tickets
yeah.
until they draw,
Yeah.
and
And they give a time when they first
Yeah.
put it out. It's not like, oh, we'll decide when we draw. It'll be like, we're selling tickets from, say, what is today? November 12th to, you know, December 16th. December 16th, we're going to be drawing. So buy as many tickets as you want until then. Which it's a great fundraiser for them. But at the same time, you can spend $100 and get a badass bike. They had that Road Glide Miami Vice bike.
yeah,
That was a custom build bike. It was like
the Miami device.
yeah. Well, I know I seen one for sale online that was the exact same build because they made like 4 of them, and they were asking like 60 grand for it, and it sold. And I mean, they showed all the parts they put into it. I mean, they put a ton of money into building those bikes, but you know, and then there's sometimes they're just cool bikes like that Rocket 3. I'd love to have that Triumph Rocket 3. Oh
Yeah.
my God, that would have been a badass bike to have.
Yeah, Buck says it's normally 30 to 45 days per raffle,
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
and they've given away a lot of really cool stuff, and then just a lot of just bike.
Oh, I don't have it in the truck. I was gonna say I got my Viking hat in the truck,
Yeah,
the one I won down there,
the
knitted
Bike-
Viking.
yeah the bike they just gave away was a Road King. They've given away a Road King in the past. They call Road King Kong. That was a built 131 custom suspension front and rear. Had a bunch of work done to it. That was donated to them by a Harley dealership down there. They do a lot of really cool stuff, really cool fundraisers. The camp out is a lot of fun. Everybody that shows up there is just genuinely amazing people.
Oh, yeah.
We've got so many great friends that we only get to see once a year because
Yeah.
that's the only, or once or twice a year because that's the only place we see them.
Well, really once a year, because most of the time, I haven't done it twice a year, but a lot of times, from what Farron has said, most of the time, if he goes down there twice a year, half the people show up at one part of the year and half the people show up for the other part of the year, and then the next year they kind of flip when they do it. It's
Yeah.
kind of odd, but both times I went down, I met some of the same people and some new people each time. The Gabagoos are my favorite.
Yeah.
I don't remember what their name is.
I don't either.
I see her on Facebook all the time.
Yeah.
I know she just had a loss in her family, so my heart goes out to them. You know, Gabagoo. Gabagoo! We love you guys, and we miss you.
But there is people like Jack, and I'm really upset I didn't get to see this time. I will get you your parts as soon as I can, buddy. Jack traded me a motorcycle for some parts.
Some Triumph parts. Yeah.
I didn't even have the parts at the time. I had to find the parts. But he sent me home with the motorcycle.
You know
and
what?
is just waiting on me to show back up down there with the parts.
So I've got a question.
Yeah.
Will they fit in your truck?
In my semi?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's just a front end and a rear wheel.
Well, because what I was thinking is you could at least get it down to like bucks.
I don't get down around bucks very often, though.
Well, fuck off and find a way.
But Dad's told me to talk to whoever runs that route and try to switch routes with them, or
Yeah, just for a
get
week.
them to take it. And like honestly, like I'd like to go have a beer with Jack, whether we're going to the camp out or
Yeah.
we're just I'm running down there to drop parts off and haul ass back home.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to do it in my semi.
Yeah. Why? You can drink when you're stopped.
You can't.
The fuck you can't? Yes, you can.
At any point, if you are in a semi,
I don't want to hear that bullshit.
a DOT officer can come up
No.
and give you a breathalyzer.
No.
make you take a drug test, make you do whatever the fuck.
I drank when I was on the road. I didn't give a fuck. It was my house at that point. When it's parked and it ain't moving and I'm off duty, that is my house at that point. It is not a semi. As long as I am not sitting in the driver's seat, they can't do shit about it.
Yes, the fuck they can.
Fuck off. I don't care.
Joey and Lala Stromboli.
Oh, what?
That's who they are.
Huh?
Joey Stromboli and
Yeah.
Lala.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Really great
Go. We were camped right across the way from them last year. And first thing in the morning, wake up, crawl out of the tent. Hey, go! And they do it right back because they're from Jersey.
Yeah, I think originally.
I think that's where they're at still.
I think they moved down there to Florida. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I know they said they were talking about it, but last I knew they were still living in Jersey.
I don't know what we'd do without you, Buck.
Yeah, no kidding. We lost. So what are we gonna do about these cancellations?
I don't know. I hate to say we just kind of planned for it at this point.
Well, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do.
Don't put.
I'm not gonna announce anybody anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not,
And
because we're not doing our build-up posts anymore for it. If I start doing my lives throughout the week, that's one thing. But we're not putting out videos every day saying this person's going to be on the podcast and this, that, and the other, because it was kind of neat, but that fell on its face. It didn't really do shit for us. If anything, it made us look like a spam account.
yeah.
So it's kind of why we stopped doing that. I definitely think announcing it is gonna just be done. I think if we don't have anybody, this is probably what our setup's gonna look like. Other than maybe getting a TV up behind us, so that way I can say, "Hey, Jamie, pull this up," and have you pull something up.
Yeah. What we could do is just put a like sheet up back there or something. And
Do
I
like
could
green screen it.
Yeah, I could figure out how to do green screen shit.
I would say because like something I wouldn't mind doing is like if you look up on this computer over here, if you look up Kevin Thomas's page on Facebook,
Yeah.
and see if you can pull up the acceptance speech at the Josie Awards. That would be something cool to put on. And if we can just put it on the screen with us, is fine with me. The question is, are they going to be able to hear it?
I don't know how to get OBS audio out to TikTok.
That sucks.
Which is the main thing. Oh shit, Muddy Creek's playing in Parkersburg tonight. I forgot about that.
And I know you can because, because you can. I figured that out, not on OBS, but on TikTok itself.
Yeah, it just getting the audio to
Yeah.
TikTok is the one thing I don't know how to do. Which they'd be able to hear it through the mics, if nothing else.
Just look up Kevin Thomas. We'll be able to find it. It's been one of the last 5 posts he had, I think.
I'm not friends with Kevin Thomas.
Scroll down. There he is.
Kevin T. Jones.
That's probably not it. Maybe. Actually, yeah, go ahead. Click on that one. Click on that one. He's had 2 or 3 pages. Scroll down. When was that posted?
That was August 22nd. Oh, that's a pin post.
Yesterday. Okay, keep going.
Key West.
Yeah, he was down there in Key West tearing it up.
That's a fun place.
I should have told him to go to Hog's Breath.
Red Garter.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. What was the name of that place? Red Garter. Yeah. Yeah, keep going. You're not far from it.
He's doing a Christmas album.
I guess so. I didn't know. I didn't see that one.
Burnt the hell out of my tongue this morning drinking some coffee. Beer never would have done that to me.
Dude, Kevin's fucking funny. I texted him today to see what he was up to. Just see if he wanted to. I wanted to catch up,
I
and
didn't
two,
see her do it. Andy.
just catch up, and two, if he was able to be available tonight, just pop on here and bullshit, you know. Nope. He's on the Grand Ole Opry stage in it. Yeah, I think it's 2 before that one.
When was it?
Last weekend. That's it, right there.
There it is.
Yep.
Okay. So we'll go full screen.
Mm-hmm.
We'll pause that.
And we're gonna try to share this to the screen so everybody can see this.
Let's get stupid.
He was actually our second guest we ever had on the show. We found Kevin when he had about 1,500 followers, I think, on TikTok alone. Was all he had. And by the time he was on the show, about a month later, he had about 9,000. And then within a month, he had, I don't know, 50,000. Now I don't know where he's at. Now he's at 65,000 on one of his pages on Facebook, which is his newer page. He's been tearing it up. Like TJ Peterson, his song has hit over.
Okay. YouTube wasn't getting that for a second, so I'm gonna restart it.
Oh no, Farron screwed up. And he's rushing himself. Listen to the excitement in his voice.
My boy Eric Lee Bedingfield over there somewhere, he inspired me at a young age to be here today, so it means a lot. Jesse Keith Whitley, Creek Fisher, all my brothers, Tyson Lehman, Cody Glenn Cox, y'all are awesome, man. I appreciate you. And the Marshals of Revolution, they're great guys and great people. So thank you guys so much. Y'all keep grinding.
Now this would have been his second nomination for a Josie Award. I know he said I think it was last year he was up for the Josie Award for Singer of the Year, but he was up against Red Clay Strays and Zach Top, and he's like, and I knew I was losing that one. It wasn't even a question. He's like, I was just glad I was up on the same as them. Where this year he got Rising Artist of the Year Country Music, which was huge. But at the same time, you know, that's just one of the first ones he'll get, I'm sure. He's got some great music out there, and there's some other artists that we know that have gotten 5 or 6 different awards from the Josie Awards and still aren't recognized yet, because that's the way the music business is. Jamie Johnson had #1 songs. Chris Stapleton both had #1 songs, and nobody had ever heard of them.
Yeah.
Ever. Chris Stapleton come in one year and took the awards for damn near everything, and everybody was like, "Who the fuck is this guy? I've never even heard of him." Now he's a household name. Hell, within a year, he was a household name.
Yeah.
Jamie Johnson was kind of the same way, though. He come out with his own album and actually released it and did music videos like music videos should be done. Which I don't know that I've seen very many music videos lately. I know Kevin Thomas said that if you go to his page right now, he's got an opening. He's got a date and everything, tells you where to be. If you want to be in a music video, you go right on down there and he'll allow you in. He'll take pictures with you and all types of shit.
See, I don't know if music videos are really as much of a thing as they used to be
Well, they
back.
fucking should be. I guess I'm old.
When's the last time you went out of your way to go find a music video, though? Like, I do, but that's because I'm weird.
I mean,
And I like that artistic side of it.
yeah.
And I do like that some people are still doing it because
Like,
that...
okay.
Do you know who started music videos?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, but Who?
God damn it, now I'm drawing a blank on the name.
Fuck off.
God damn it. Mary Jane's Last Dance.
Last Dance with Mary
Yeah, Tom Petty.
Jane.
Tom Petty
What-
started doing music
was
videos.
it Tom Petty?
Yes, it was Tom Petty.
Or was it the band he was in before he was Tom Petty?
No, it was Tom Petty.
you
Tom
sure
Petty and the
about
Heartbreakers.
You sure
But
about
it
that?
was, yes.
Okay.
Because he started doing music videos before MTV was even a thing.
Yeah.
Before there was anywhere to really show your music videos.
Oh yeah. But what is one of your number one music videos of all time? Not your absolute favorite, because that's too hard to narrow down. Just first one that pops in your head right now, not counting Last Dance with Mary Jane, because you already talked about it.
I don't know.
Oh, I tell you one. Pops right in my head. There's two. Pop right in my head immediately.
Killing in the Name of. And Toxicity. Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
System of a Down.
Yeah. Okay. Chop Suey has a badass music video too.
Yeah.
Which I guess those are scenes out of a fucking movie, which I want to see. But no, the two that always come to my mind are The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia. Because one, it's well, let me clarify, by Reba McEntire, because there's like 4 versions of that song, and Reba's not even the original. But it's an amazing story, and she did an amazing music video for it. And then Thunder Rolls. And one of the reasons that one always pops in my head, because it was banned from CMT. Because it shows a bruise on her eye before she goes and shoots him. Ooh, I shouldn't have said that. Shit. We love TikTok. TikTok shop. Dot, 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 dot. Whatever those words were.
Eric says his favorite music video, hands down,
Or Fancy. Fancy's a good one, too.
Dire Straits' Money for Nothing.
Okay.
That's an amazing one.
Well, but now if you're talking, well, and I was just thinking country music though too. But I mean, then you start talking like Van Halen. Van Halen had some badass videos.
Yeah, Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd did, yeah. Motley Crue, you know,
Indy, no. Sorry for yelling in everybody's
my
ears
dog.
there.
Motley Crue just had some weird fucking videos. They were cool, but they were fucking weird.
Yeah.
But Motley Crue was kind of weird as it was anyway. Oh, yeah. I can't read your comments there. Sorry, I'm too far away from it. But yeah, you know, that's something I'd love to see come back a little bit. Now, I will say this. MTV has canceled after 46 seasons, and I think it's 14 years or something like that. 14 years, yeah, something like that. Ridiculousness is finally off the air. They're not, well, it's not off the air because they still have like a year's worth of shows recorded, but they are canceling it, and they're talking about getting rid of it after they show all of the new episodes. And they're going to start going back to their original platform where they're going to start showing more music videos, music documentary style stuff. You know, kind of like what they forced, what VH1 was doing when MTV started doing their crazy shit shows. But there's been talks about MTV going back into their crazy shit shows like, I don't know, Flavor Flav Love Story or whatever the hell it was. You know, Big Brother, you know, stuff like that. MTV's talking about going back to that style stuff. Or what was the Punked with Ashton Kutcher? You know, they're talking about going back and doing that type of stuff. Which honestly, I'd like to just see like what VH1 was when we were growing up, which is what MTV was originally. You know, where it was music videos, behind the scenes stuff from concerts or the bands, you know, kind of monologuing of their trips and stuff like that. You know, I'd like to see that come back. And I think it kind of is, little by little. This new group, not a group, but these newer artists, especially in country music, are really kind of bringing that stuff back. You know, you talk about music videos. Go watch some Zach Top or Red Clay Stray videos. Red Clay Stray is more than anything. Zach Top has some pretty good videos. What's his name? He went after Gavin Adcock not too long ago. Can't think of what his fucking name was now. Zach Bryan. He's got some pretty good music videos as well. He's got some good music too. But you know, they're coming back, I think. But you know, like, almost for bandages. Oh, Buck. You know, I think music videos are starting to come back a little bit, and I think it's mainly because shorts on like TikTok and YouTube and Facebook, you know, if you've got a cool video to go along with the song, it helps it. Just like the reason people were doing them in the first place. But definitely would want to see more of them. Buck, I don't know what you said there, buddy. I'm sorry. But yeah, we're just trying to figure out where to go from here. You know, I'd like to ask the artists that have been on the show or that we've helped in any way, shape, or form. I'd really like for you guys to tell us how we've done it. You know, tell us what we've done for you that's actually helpful. Because in some ways, we're not seeing it anymore. We're not seeing that we're being of help. It's just it's getting to the point that it's weighing on us pretty hard. You know, especially when you get 5 or 6 cancellations right in a row. You know, we haven't done this for quite a year yet, and we've had 15 cancellations by the artists themselves. You know, like I said, that's a lot of time. It's a lot of effort on our part that's being flushed away. You know, and don't get me wrong, I understand circumstances and stuff like that. I do. But at some point, something's got to change. You know, maybe I'll have to start planning for 2 shows for every show, so that way if we have a cancellation, we just go on with it. And And at the same time, when we have a cancellation, we just don't talk about it. We just go on with what we're doing. We don't say, oh, we don't have a special guest today because somebody canceled. We're just going to do the show. Just know that we schedule to have a special guest every other week, and we do this podcast every other week. So every time that we've been on here, we had somebody scheduled. And in the future, we will have had somebody scheduled. So if it's just me or just me and Farron on here, that means there's been a cancellation. You know, and I know you guys could probably see it too. Our episodes are kind of all over the place when we don't have somebody on here, and it's because we're not.
We don't plan to not have people.
Yeah. You know, we're the type of people, if we give you our word, we give you our word. You know, and like I said, I understand things happen. You know, you've got your own personal life and stuff like that. But for us to keep going, we have to continue doing the show, whether you're here or not. And we have the same issues. You know, we do this sick, tired, sad, angry, you know, whatever.
I'm always angry at Eric.
Yeah, you can fuck off. No one cares. You know, there's times that me or Farron have some major stuff going on in our lives that we really don't want to be in front of a camera or really want to have anything to do with it at the time. But we've given our word that we're going to be here.
Yeah.
So
it's usually easier for me because I'm behind the camera.
Yeah.
I just have to sit back here and run everything, but
Well, when you got things that are, you know, fucking with your mind, it's really hard to run the show, even though I have everything planned or not. It's really hard to stay on track and not want to veer off and talk about your personal problems and stuff like that. That's not
when
what we're
have
here
you
for.
ever stayed on track?
Well, you know what I mean. Fuck you. But you know, it is what it is. It happens. It's shitty. We're gonna have to find a different way of doing things to make this work continuously. Because right now, it feels like we're putting in a lot of effort for people that don't want to put in the effort themselves.
Yeah.
In some ways, I'm not calling out names or anything like that. Because even some of the artists that have canceled on us, they work hard and they're amazing people, and we understand not every cancellation is BS and this, that, and the other. But we're not stupid, though it may seem that way. We can see through your bullshit. What's that line from Get Hard? Don't bullshit a bullshitter, and if you're gonna bullshit a bullshitter, make sure that bullshit is believable. Because I've used every line, I've heard every line. So when your story don't make sense, when you say you're sick or you got this, that, or the other going on, and you're at a gig the same night, or you're posting that you're partying with somebody special or something like that, you know,
That are just out partying in general.
Yeah.
Not even with somebody special. We
Get
had
it.
somebody, I'm not going to name names, but we had a guy cancel on us because he got free tickets to a concert. Little upsetting, but
That one wasn't the worst one, though.
yeah,
The worst one,
far from the worst.
I think, so far, and again, we're not going to name names. The person may know who we're talking about if they watch and pay attention. But I think the worst one so far that we've had was, I got a gig in Nashville. I got to go do that. By all means, absolutely 100%. You get especially any gig, really. But, you know, when you get a big gig like that, that's really going to help your career and stuff, by all means, you know, let us know. We'll figure something out. And the deal was he couldn't make it in person because of that, but he still wanted to do split screen. Amazing. That sounds great. Perfect. All you need is your phone to do a split screen with us. And then a half hour before.
Yeah, we were.
I get a hold of him. Hey, are you
We
ready
were
to?
done setting up.
Oh yeah,
We had everything set up, ready to go.
yeah.
Just
And talk
waiting.
to him the day before about
Yeah,
it.
just waiting for him to get on the Discord call with us so we could
Yeah.
do our final sound check.
Yeah, I was like, "You ready to get
And
on?
bullshit
Are
a
you
little
ready
bit
for this
before we go live."
phone call?" And he goes, "Oh, I had a an emergency. I'm in a hospital with my family and this, that, and the other." But he's posting shit about being in a bar in Nashville, 500 miles away from home. You know, it's just, and who knows? Those pictures could have been old. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, he could have actually been doing that. But here's another thing: is when you cancel and say you want to reschedule, and then we never hear back from you, we know it's bullshit at that point. And we definitely could reach out to people we know and be like, "Hey, these people are kind of fuckheads." Uh-oh. What happened? What had happened?
Well, 2-4 was in the YouTube chat. I don't know if he's still there, but we never did say hi to him. So
Oh, sorry,
how you doing,
2-4?
2-4? And oh yeah, he's still there. But Buck just said a great line from the '80s movie St. Helens, played by the late great Wilfred Brimley. Don't bullshit a bullshitter, because I got a turd in every pocket.
One of my favorite quotes is from the late, great Bernie Mac. Fuck them kids. That's Bernie Mac. Oh, man. No, it's just, I don't know. I get it. You know, shit happens, but come on. You just won. You just wasted weeks, if not months, of my time. And you took a slot from an artist, another artist that could have had it.
Yeah.
I'm not, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that getting on our show will explode your career or anything like that. But I can definitely tell you it's helpful. But what sucks is we have cancellation after cancellation. All it does is it hurts our show, and it hurts every artist that's been on the show before you.
Yeah.
You know, the whole purpose of this is so that your followers start following them, their followers start following you, and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until you guys grow your own network between each other. You know, we're just your middleman of finding the right people, because we've put people in together to play music together that didn't realize how close they were to each other, and now they write music or play together and this, that, and the other. And that's awesome. You know, we've got some really cool numbers for people in Nashville. We've got some really good, you know, really cool things that we can do to help. And when an artist just straight up basically says, fuck you, after all your hard work, you know, it kind of pisses you off. Because, you know, one side of it, yes, things happen. We understand that. And we're not saying that if you've got something going on in your life or you've got an opportunity for your career, you should definitely jump on here. Definitely take care of what you need to take care of if you have to. But, you know, at least have the decency to stick to your word.
Yeah.
You know, don't get me wrong. I understand there are times that it's not possible. We are 100% okay with that. And it's understandable. But when it's just bullshit to be bullshit, you know, the next thing you know is the next big podcast or something that you actually want to do gets a hold of us because they know that we've talked with you and this, that, and the other. Because podcasters and things like that, they talk. Even before you're on a show, when you're scheduled, people know it. Before anybody outside of podcasters and this, that, and the other, we share information when we can. We don't share stuff we're not allowed to share. But when we talk about things, we don't badmouth people because I won't work with people that just straight up badmouth people. I won't. Whether it's another podcaster, artist, whatever. You can have your own opinions on people. I'm not saying you can't, but you're not going to just straight up badmouth somebody around me. But, you know, we do talk, and when that artist is brought up and they're like, hey, what do you think of this person? I say, well, you know, I really like their music, but I have had this issue or that issue or whatever with them. Sometimes they're like, oh, okay, well, I'll see how that works. And then sometimes they're like, oh, yeah, I'm not going to deal with that same issue. And I'm not going to deal with them then. It's not because you did something personal to me or personal to them. It's because they're not going to waste time on, you know, they're not going to waste time on an artist because you did it to somebody that was a smaller podcast or whatever. Because it's not about how big the podcast is. It's about who's watching you when you're on it. So when you screw one guy over, other people find out and other people see that, and it sucks. But you know, we will always. Who's that? Oh, is that the? Yeah.
I was gonna ask you if you
No, I haven't
looked
yet.
into these guys at all.
No, I've got like 4 or 5 I need to talk to.
I don't
still.
know if. All right, there's
No,
I'm not gonna say anything about it.
no.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. You just fuck with you.
There's a like bar and restaurant here, just south of here where we live.
Which one was
That
it?
Rosie's.
Oh, that one. I
Yeah.
thought you were talking about a different group.
No.
I thought you were talking about the ones that were grilling on stage.
No. These guys played their Halloween party down
Yep.
there, and I went in there with my girlfriend and a couple of her friends to eat, and they mainly played covers all night, but they did play one original song before they
Yep.
took their first break, and
It
it
sounded
was
good.
good. Yeah,
was.
it was really good, and even their covers, they sounded great.
Yeah.
He wasn't one of those that goes out of their way to try and sound like the
Yeah,
original
just play it
artist.
the way they play it.
Yeah, they
Kinda like-
did the song
kinda
how
like
they
Money
did the
Creek.
song. Yeah, and they were awesome. It's the Briar Roads Band.
Mm-hmm.
They're out of Beecher City. I did talk to the lead singer, I believe, Briar Rhodes, and tell him we were going to reach out to him. Eric kind of dropped the ball on that so far,
Yeah.
but there's been a lot going on. So, kind of,
It's on my
Yeah.
on my to-do list.
but
Well, and I was
they've
already
played
in
there a
talks
few
with,
times.
I was already in talks with Derek over there. So I, and that's the thing too is I don't like to try to schedule more than one person at the same time because I
Yeah.
like to have every available opening when I'm talking to that person. I'd hate to talk to 2 or 3 people at the same time and be like, "Oh, here are my open dates," and then one of them answer back and then go to the other 2 and be like, "Oh, by the way, this date's not available anymore. Sorry, I told you that." And they're like, "Oh, well, that was the date that worked for me."
2-4, if you're still on here, have a good night, buddy.
Yep. Have a good night. Thank you. You know who 2-4 is?
No, he's from Nova Scotia.
From where?
Nova Scotia.
No, don't know who it is either.
Yeah. He's one of Buck's buddies.
Yeah, that's
I didn't realize they've played a show with Matt Poss.
yeah. They'd probably be running around the same circle as like him and Jake Perry and
Yeah, they're from Beecher
Red.
City, I believe.
been trying to get in with Red again too. He didn't have anything recorded yet, but hell,
Yeah,
Jake
Beecher
Perry
City.
didn't have anything recorded, and that's one of the best shows we had.
Yeah.
And the offer is always out there for most artists that we we've contacted, or hell, you can contact us and we'll tell you if we'd be interested in doing it or not. But you can come record on our equipment for free and do whatever you want with it. We don't want nothing out of it. The only thing we'd ever ask is,
I want practice.
yeah, we want the practice, and the only thing we'd ever ask out of it is you tag us in it.
Yeah.
You know, anything you put that recording in, you tag us in it. That's it. That's a pretty simple ask for, you know, $5 to $10 grand worth of music that it would cost them. Oh, you can go to this person and you can spend $2,000 a song, and it may not turn out the way you want it, and they make money off of it. Or you can come to us, do it for free, doesn't cost you a fucking dime, make all the money off of it that you're going to make, because we're not going to take a dime out of it. The only thing you have to do is put our name in the fucking description of the video, whatever. That's it. Man, that's a fucking great deal.
Yeah.
But it's like fucking pulling teeth with people. Because look, here's the deal with that. It's
For
free.
somebody far away, understandable.
Yes,
But somebody local,
but even then though, those people far away, they still get gigs up here.
yeah, but
You lose a day of your time. That's it. You spend a day. Okay, for an artist that's playing a show every single day, right? That's maybe $500. That's going to cost you because you're not playing a show, because you're recording.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you show up during the day, we record during the day, you can go to your show afterwards and you still get fucking paid. You know, it's all about setting your schedule. But goddamn, tell you now, as an artist, I get free recording somewhere and I don't lose any of my rights to the music at all. I'm fucking on it.
at the same time, though, I do get it because we don't have anything out there to show that we recorded other than just the podcast.
Yeah.
Which,
Well,
I mean,
we might have got Jake Perry talked into it.
we do have.
We
We do have some podcasts. Muddy Creek was one of the best, I think.
Yep. We got.
That we did show that we have really good audio quality.
Yep.
The bass was a little quiet on that, but
What chair?
that varies from. I think he was telling you to get in this chair
Oh.
while I was gone.
Oh.
But,
Probably. I don't know. So we had really good audio with Jake Perry.
If
It was set up for a podcast, and that's something that I've had to tell people too. Is they're like, oh, well, that microphone should be closer to his face. You're absolutely right, but it's set up for a podcast. We're not set up to record him for an album recording.
Yeah, and
it's
we aren't-
recording for a podcast.
yeah, and there's a big difference between
Yeah.
how to set up a microphone just for a
Talking,
guy to
yeah,
sing into it and give a performance for 3 to 5 minutes, whatever your song length is,
yeah,
as opposed to what's going to be comfortable for you to sit for an hour or 2 hours
But-
and just talk and just have a conversation.
yeah. But what I don't get though is some of these guys have stuff out on Spotify and whatnot, which is great. You know, that's definitely a start, because you got to have your music out there for people to find. But we have better recordings on our podcast than these people do, and they've spent hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on these recordings,
Yeah.
and they sound like shit.
Yeah.
Because they went to somebody and said, I don't know what I'm doing. You guys do. So you just do what you do. And they come out with the song sounding like absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
Instead of or there's recording off their phone. Not a bad idea. It doesn't work great, but it gets your music out there.
Yeah, I mean, that's how Zach Bryan got out there.
Yeah.
Somebody
well, fuck.
recorded him on
Zach-
their phone.
Zach Top.
Yeah.
TikTok. Billy Strings. TikTok. Off their phones. That's That's how they got started.
Zach Bryan got huge off of a YouTube video somebody posted. Him sitting in the bed of a fucking pickup truck,
Yep.
looking heavily intoxicated, playing one of his songs.
And then he had another one of him sitting by a fire, heavily intoxicated,
Yeah.
singing a song.
Seems like there's a pattern there.
I don't know. He's been in trouble for stuff for that too, so possibly. But that's the whole thing, is we have really good equipment for any artist that wants to record for free. For free.
Yeah, and at the same time,
The only thing you're going to lose as an artist is the time it takes to do it.
yeah.
And if you don't like the recording, it's yours to do whatever you want with. Fucking throw it away.
At the same time, another thing I'm a advocate of is buy the gear and record your own shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We have way too nice of gear
Oh yeah.
just because I like buying
To be
the
overboard.
Gear. And like I enjoy the fancy toys with all the fucking faders and knobs and
This one's definitely fancy
lights
right
and
here.
everything. Well, yeah, that's my favorite. But I was in a band. I know I've told this on this podcast, but I was in a band. I
This
needed
one time
to
at band
learn-
camp?
Yeah, but I got forced into this band, and we wrote an album, and we wanted to put it out. And we didn't know how, so I did the research, and I bought a super cheap audio interface. It was a Tascam 2x2.
Chocolate milk.
And I think it's here somewhere actually. But it's
good
just a
Lord.
super cheap audio interface that had 2 inputs. There you go. Daddy got it for you.
Fuck off. I still got broken fingers. Fuck you.
But that was more than good enough to record guitar and vocals, and then just record a room mic for
Some really good chocolate milk, by the way.
drums. Or actually, that band, most of our percussion was just a cajon. But
Fuck is a cajon?
that fucking box,
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about now?
yeah.
Yeah. In box, you'll see a stoner on the side of a stage sitting on hidden. Yeah, that's a cajon. But yeah, Tascam makes really great equipment, and it's really cheap. There is a couple older Tascam interfaces that are super expensive right now. There's a guy, can't remember his name, but there's a guy that put out an album. He's more of like a alternative rock-ish kind of music that he uses a older Tascam cassette audio interface to do his that's basically what he uses as a guitar amp, and it sounds really good because Tascam has always made really good shit. So now that Tascam interface that has been discontinued for years now because it's outdated technology is super expensive to buy used, because one dude figured out it's fucking good and used it and sounded awesome. Now everybody wants to buy it.
Yeah.
When they still make really great shit that you can get pretty close to the same sound out of.
Now, the one thing I will say, though, about recording music and putting it out on your own is with record labels sometimes they won't accept those songs because they're prior release to the record label. Now, usually they will let you record them, put on an album. But if they have like a song count, because a lot of record deals, depending if you're an independent label or going to an actual like label, they will have a minimum song count. So you'll have to have like 15 songs, 10 music videos, and you have to have them all finished within 2 years and this, that, and the other. Those songs that you have recorded and out before you are on with a record label may not be able to be used. But at the same time, if you don't have music out that's streamable and actually, doing something, you're not going to get with a record label anyway, whether it's independent or not.
Yeah, that's something for the label to look at.
I know a couple people that are with independent labels, and they've gotten there because of their history in the music scene. As far as playing live, they did work with a record label before, this, that, and the other. But so they didn't have any music released at this time that the independent label reached out to them. But it wasn't because they had never recorded music. It was because somebody else put music out under their name and kind of screwed them, and the music's no longer out there. But those songs are not allowed at the independent label. Some of the other ones are. They're kind of pushing through all the red tape. So that is a possibility that if you record music and put it out on YouTube and Spotify and this, that, and the other, some labels may not let you use that song towards your song count, but fuck it, because you got to have something out there so that they can find you. What are you doing?
Looking for that interface because it's a funny that I don't know where it's at.
That?
No, that's hard drives.
I don't know. Last time I seen it was in the shop when you threw it when we got the new one.
No, not that one.
Not that one. Okay.
I know exactly where that one is. That was the second one I bought.
I got you. But, and there's lots of ways to do it. You can record yourself with your guitar on your phone or this, that, or the other, and you can send it to somebody, and they can put a full band behind you, and it costs you $400 or $500. You could put a whole band yourself together and go record at a studio, but most studios that are even worth a damn are going to charge you a minimum of like $1,200 a song. Now, a lot of people mistake pay per song with pay per hour because you're renting studio time, and it's not per song, it's per hour. Well, they're only charging me, $200 an hour. I can put a song down in an hour, no problem. You think that until you do it, and you realize that they're telling you how to do it differently because you don't sound right, something's not coming through right, this, that, and the other, and boop, there's an hour. Okay, now you lay it down and you think it's perfect, and you go back and you hear it, and they're like, there's something wrong here, you got to redo it. Boop, there's another hour. That's $500 right out the gate. So, you could spend an entire 12-hour period recording and get one song done. Now, at the same time, you can go in there and record for 3 hours and get 4 or 5 songs done. Depends on how polished of an artist you are and how the people working with you are. But most places, when you're paying to record, not all, but a lot of them, they don't give a shit how you sound. They're making money off of you. They don't care what your song does. They already made their money off of you. And without some type of contract that you're under with them, they're not going to make another dime off of you. So that's why you have to be weary of going somewhere that's like, oh, well, yeah, it's $1,200 a song, man. Okay, cool. Let's do it. You get the song back and your levels are shit, the audio is shit, or the song just doesn't sound the way you want it to. Well, guess what? You already spent $1,200. Too damn bad. You're stuck with it. You know, once you pay for it, it's yours. And they kind of tell you the same thing. It's yours. Use it or throw it away. Don't give a shit. Oh, you want to redo it? Okay, well, still got to charge you. It's still not free. Where you come here and it's fucking free. And if you don't like the way it come out, then throw it away and we'll redo it for free. As long as we can. If we feel at some point that we're the ones wasting time because we just can't get something right, we'll let you know that. We're not going to lie to you. We're not going to waste your time. Just with the equipment alone, without having any mixing boards, if you're good at what music you do already, you just play it like you're playing it live at a bar, it's going to turn out great. Trying to figure out how much we've got in this stuff.
No, I was just pulling up a couple different things I have used in the past because I wanted to show. So I just pulled up the two audio interfaces. Two things I used as an audio interface because one of them isn't really an audio interface. But two things I used as an interface when I was in my band, and then what we are currently using for this podcast, this specific one. When we have a live artist, we use a different piece of gear. But
yeah,
this right here, this little black box, is a Tascam US 2x2. They do not make this one anymore, but
closest
they do
one to
make. Main screen with my.
I see people using them live on TikTok all the time. But you can go on TikTok and get a mic, setup
It cut
thing.
audio on us. Oh, I had audio shut off. So we missed all that. Let me go back.
Fuck, how long has it been off for?
No, we should have audio. Do we not have audio? It shows that we do. I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is different. I had audio muted here. Okay. Yeah. This is just an updated version of what I originally bought to use. This and a mic for another $100. So you're $300 into really great recording. Get any DAW digital audio workstation, and you're good to go. I use Reaper. I've used Audacity. I've used Cubase. There's a lot of options out there. I currently use Reaper. It's free basically as long as you want it to be, and then you can pay $60 for it. Yeah. But that's what I originally used. Then what I moved on to was this. It is a PA mixer. This one specifically is a Yamaha MG12XU. It's a 12 channel. You've got 4 combo jacks that will do XLR or 1/4-inch jack. Then you've got 2 just XLRs. And that's basically it. The only issue with this is you have all these inputs, but it only outputs 2 channels. It outputs a left channel and a right channel. So I used this specifically to record my band live off the floor. So everything was mixed going into this. We didn't have any way to like turn my guitar up or turn the vocals up in the editing software. Mm-hmm. You have to have everything set right going into this, because the computer's just going to get what this puts out all as one thing. It's not exactly great, but it works.
Yeah. Well, and like I was saying, they have cheapo ones on TikTok for like $60. And no, they're not the greatest, but it's better than just using your phone.
And I want to get one of those. I've even heard some people.
I tried getting one, and the one that I ordered was coming from some shitbox person. Still haven't got it, and they won't give me my fucking money back. This TikTok shop is fucking me.
I haven't seen those personally.
TJ Peterson uses one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got one. Because I'd been looking at him, and he was like, "Hey, I've been looking at this one and that one." I said, "Well, from all the reviews and the people I've talked to, this is the one to go with." He went with it, and that's what he runs his lives with. He's probably live right now, to be honest. And it sounds pretty good. And TikTok has poorer quality than most anything else, too. And still sounds really good through it. So,
yeah, I don't know. That's one.
That's one we would have to get it.
Yeah. I don't want to
with recording.
Yes, I don't want to promote that without actually using it.
Yeah, I get that.
But I do want to get back to where I can play a couple songs and go through recording on the various equipment that we have here and stuff that we get, and show the difference between different microphones, because these mics that we're using, they're not super fancy, but they're pretty fancy for just an off-the-shelf Shure that you can buy.
Yeah.
It's a Super 55.
We did it more for the look.
Yeah. But we could have gone with the 55SH for the look.
Yeah.
We did it for the look, and I like super cardioid mics more than just cardioid mics. I don't. It's been a long time since I've really dove into all the nerdy shit about microphones, so I can't really talk about the difference between a cardioid and a super cardioid. But I do have cardioid mics. I've got 2 Shure SM58s.
Sure you do.
A Shure SM57.
Sure you do.
Yeah, sure.
You know, I just thought about this. There's a new artist out starting a tour. We need to reach out to him. What is the guy's name? It's Dewey Cox, I think is his name.
If we could get Dewey Cox on here.
Oh my god. Have you heard about that though?
You've told me about it a little bit.
God,
I haven't looked into anything.
Yeah, he's legit. I don't know the chick that he's touring with. But he's legit. He's touring like a musician right now as Dewey Cox, and he's talking about putting out a new album as Dewey Cox. Yeah, look it up. Look it up. Yeah, Jamie, pull that up.
John C. Riley teases 2027 Dewey Cox tour.
Yeah, who's he been playing with? Does it say?
Though he's given no dates or official details.
See,
Riley told Steve-O that Cox and his band, the Hardwalkers, will play as many dates and as big of places as we can do.
Oh, I would definitely go. Walk hard, hard down life.
Oh, John C. Riley joined Sierra
Rocky
Farrell
Road.
for classic country covers in L.A.
Yes, yes,
She is really good.
yes. She is. He's joined her more than once.
She's got a couple songs on Western AF, I believe.
Yep.
That are just amazing.
Well, why don't you reach out to her and get her on the show, Farron?
That's your job.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks. Yeah,
Bells of Every Chapel and Elk River Blues are incredible songs. She is amazing.
Yep. He's even in the fucking get up too.
That's hilarious.
You know what that suit's from? I mean, other than the movie, what part of the movie it was from? I'm guilty as charged. You know what, though? That is probably one of the greatest music movies of all time. And it was a fucking spoof. You know, like, don't get me wrong. Walk Hard, Ray for Ray Charles, and I mean, there's a bunch more too. But those were all great movies.
Oh.
But I almost think that Dewey Cox is almost better. And that's sad because it's making fun of those movies. Don't worry, Mama. I learned how to play by ear. What is it? She says, oh, and you learn how to play without your sense of smell. It's okay, Mama. I learned to play by ear.
They covered I Can't Help It If I'm Still in Love with You. I love that song.
Click it. Pull that shit up, Jamie. Look, we have not seen this, so this is either going to be really good or really bad. Are we muted?
No, we're
Okay, good. Crank that. Fucking John C. Riley's so funny.
She also covered Me and Bobby McGee. on
And
this
she did
show.
a badass.
I haven't seen any of this.
I haven't either. Skip forward. Oh.
Oh, shit.
It's not bad. Okay. Gotta pause it. Can't go longer than a minute. Oh, we did. Shit. Oh, well.
We're reacting.
Yeah, we are reacting. It's not bad.
No?
See what else they got. They got another one up there?
Just her doing Me and Bobby McGee.
Yeah, give her a shot. About a minute and a half. Go to a minute and a half. Oh, there. gonna have to find the actual recording. I want to hear that.
You know, I've never put it together.
What?
I've never put it together, but she does really remind me of Janis Joplin.
Hold on. Here it is. There you go. And that chocolate milk. There you go. No, 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 no. No, we're not going to play any Blondie. Blondie is good, though.
Have I showed you that?
What?
Violet Orlandi.
I don't know.
She's I can't remember where she's from. She does a lot of metal covers. But she's
yes.
Brazil, I think, maybe.
Oh, hell, I don't know. But I know, yeah.
She is really, really talented. One of my favorite things she's done is it's an Elvis cover. Can't Help Falling in Love with You.
That's an amazing song, though.
She does it a cappella, and she is probably the only person I've heard do it that does that song justice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know about that. Yeah. I was thinking about that the other day too. Is just amazing singers as far as country
Buck's
music.
asking Eric who wrote Me and Bobby McGee. No googling.
Oh shit! I don't know that off the top of my head. I don't know. I don't think it was Janis Joplin.
No, it wasn't Janis. That was a cover.
Was it? Oh fuck. Oh, slipping me.
I want to say it was Bob Dylan.
No, it wasn't Bob Dylan. Oh, it could have been. That's not what I was thinking of.
No?
It was, starts with a B though, right?
Nope.
Billy something.
Nope. Okay.
Oh, fuck, I'm out.
Christopherson.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I didn't know that. I knew he wrote Sunday Morning Coming Down, which was a hit for Johnny Cash. Which that's a great story too. Chris Christopherson has a really cool story. Double check that.
Written by American singer-songwriter Chris Christopherson.
There you go.
Originally performed by Roger Miller.
Yep. So, Chris Christopherson has a really, really, really cool story for his life. I'm not going to deep dive into it because we're about done. Maybe I'll do one of my...
Oh. Joplin's version of it wasn't released until after she was dead.
Oh, I didn't know that. I might do a Paul Harvey thing for Chris Christopherson. But his first song he ever showed Johnny Cash was Sunday Morning Coming Down. Do you know how he got Johnny Cash to listen to it? Mm-mm. He landed a stolen helicopter on his front lawn and said he wasn't fucking leaving until he listened to his songs. Man, the balls you gotta have to do that. Look, I know where he lives. I'm gonna fucking steal his helicopter, land it at his house, and I ain't fucking leaving until he listens to this. But he was right.
This gets away from music, but it was pulled up because I was watching it earlier.
Top Files?
Have you seen His new video he put out today.
I haven't watched quite a
Five
few
Guys.
of them.
He does the fat files on
Scroll
Five
down.
Guys.
I'm trying to remember the last one I seen. It was after Casey's, I think. Hobby Lobby, I definitely seen that one. It might have been Aldi's was my last one I watched.
That's
I don't
HEB.
Huh?
That one's HEB. The Aldi video is old.
Oh, no. HEB. Which one is that? HEB is what? Is that the place out of Texas?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the big Texas grocery
I think that's
store.
the last one I watched. Yeah, that's how far back I am.
The Chuck E. Cheese one is fucking wild.
I haven't watched any of his videos since then, and I haven't seen. So how long ago was that HEB video?
3 months.
Yeah, so I'm 3 months behind on everybody's stuff.
Jesus.
Yeah, their podcast, his podcast, their podcast. Like I'm so behind on everybody's shit now. But I watch their shorts. Put out your shorts, fuckers. I'll watch those. I don't have time to listen to podcasts right now. If I get back in a truck full time, then I'll catch up quick. But I do like the reaction videos of stuff. So if you guys see any artists or you want us to react to some music, whether it be your music video or recording of you just sitting and playing, send it to us. Fucking send her. Fucking send her, bud. We'll tell you our thoughts on it. You may or may not like our thoughts, but we don't fucking care. But yeah, I think that's gonna do her for the night. What do you think there, fella?
Been going for about 2 hours now.
Yeah, I'm ready to be done. I drywalled and shit all day.
Oh, you're okay.
Shit,
Being
no.
lazy.
I'm fat, old, lazy, and out of shape. I'm fucking done. Buck, thank you for hanging in here with us, and anybody else watching and tagging along, and you beautiful people watching this after the fact of us being live. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll see y'all next time if I can figure out how to talk.
Yeah, well. See ya.
See ya. Bye. Get us out of here. Turn it off. Shut it off. What are you waiting for? Hurry up. What the fuck?